Hello everyone, this is Tom with Stock Navigators and this is today's market update for January 21st, 2021. So the overall market is still uptrend in confirm. As you can see that right now, look at the Dow, the market is still continue to put it upside even though the whole day the market go nowhere. But as long as it's not going down, they still stay above the moving average, it means that the trend is still in the uptrend. If you look at the Russell 2000, it also they are a little bit pulled back. That's why you see a lot of small scalp stock. They have a hard time because most of them in sideways correction. So that's why this one here they run up too fast. So they are in the sideways correction also. And they look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is still doing well. As you can see that like QQQ, it's very strong today. So they still put it back to the upside. And SP 500 is also pretty strong. So as you can see here, the market is continue to stay in the uptrend. So as long as they're not coming down, they still stay up here. The market is still uptrend because we don't have any level of resistance up there. So as long as the trend is still up, we still ride them up until somebody pull the block, and then they will show it right on the chart. So right now, like driving the car, you will continue to put it back up. When you see the yellow line, you will stop. And then the green line you will continue, and then until you see the red line, and then it means that you have to stop. So you look at for all of the index, they are very similar. So we will stick with the trend until they change direction. So trend is always your friend until it bends. So you just look at the chart, whatever the price on the chart, that's where the market we're heading to. If you look at the semiconductor, it's still bullish, as you can see here. Even though they pull back down, but overall trend up and down, well, very tight range, but it's still in the bullish side. So a lot of stock in that sector, the one that strong performance today is the applied material. The advanced micro device AMD. After they found support and then they bounce right back up. So let's see that they still keep the momentum for tomorrow, and then we can see how far they can get up to the upside. And a lot of stock like home run, like applied material, Lam Research, you can see that they will continue to go step by step, but as long as they are still uptrend, they still stay in there. Nvidia is also nice turnaround after they found a support and then they turn up. Now they're looking for the next move. And if you look at a lot of sector that we look at on the weekend, XLRE. Okay, those stocks are still pretty strong. They break out, they pull back a little bit. So the real estate, the home builder, those company is still doing extremely well. So you're looking for the leader in that sector, and then you can looking for the trade. The XLU, the utility and energy sector, I think that they are still in the uptrend, but they may stop and take a look to see that how the Biden administration they go to shut up the pipeline from Canada to the U.S. and then they focus more on the clean energy. So in the short term, they will put a lot of pressure on a lot of oil stock like ConocoPhillips, Chevron, okay, DVN, and Occidental. So after they hit the resistance, and then now they pull back down. You can see that. Okay, so that one here they run up too fast, so they need to pull back a little bit before they can stabilize and find a way up again. The banking is also losing some momentum today. As you can see, that more restriction on the airline and more virus, until we be able to contain them. But again, it's not because the market they hit to certain level, and then they have to pull back, okay, to regain the control before they can turn around again. And look at the clean energy. A lot of stuff from clean energy, it benefit of Biden administration. A lot of them still try to hold up and find a way to put it back up. As you can see, okay, so a lot of them they go down, but they hold up pretty well. And even Tesla, okay, they go sideways, but overall trend is still hang tight to the upside. The banking, you can see there are a lot of stock that they pull back down last couple of days. Okay, as you can see here, the Bank of America, but a lot of strong stock here will give you the opportunity when they finish the correction here, then they will try to find a way to put it up again. If you look at the sector that we mentioned strongly for this week, that the biotech. Okay, they hit it to the top yesterday, and then seem like now they will go sideways in the correction manner again. So a lot of stock they already push it back up. You can see here, like Gillette, they hit up, they hit to the resistance. So definitely they have to find a way to stabilize there. And another one is Pfizer have been shoot up, they come back down and looking for the stabilization before they can go up again. mRNA, they have some click on the right on the side effect, but it seemed like yesterday the buyer stepped back in, and today they put it back up again. And a lot of stock get approved from FDA, so they put it back up. But they try to see here they be able to continue, or they have to pull back a little bit before they can get some more momentum. Johnson, another vaccine yet approved, so they take advantage and put it to the upside. EGN, another strong stock, they put it up, but they try to look at the resistance right now. And today I'm going to show you, in our live trading room, even though the market is very choppy sideways in the morning, we know that the market is going nowhere. So when the market open, we know the market going down, so we take in a short side for 10 points. And after they drop, we expect them to drop more, but the buyer is still hold up very strong. So it tells you that the market is still very strong. So the buyer step back in, they put it back up, right to the resistance, and then they short again. So the whole day the market is just ran by, okay, in this tight range here. So that's how, even though the market is going nowhere, but if you're able to capture a short move here, you still get 10 point down, 10 point up. That's good enough for today. So today I take a quick trade for myself with total net profit for $1,161, and we're done for the day. And we focus more on the swing trade because a lot of, as you can see, I told you early on the week, a lot of big cap stock try to turn around. As you can see that, like Apple, right? You see it, Adobe, Amazon, right? Google, Facebook. Okay, they all turn around. Okay, look at them. More Google, they go straight up. So that's just some of the things that I want to show you to see that you have to move the money. That's why that when people they start moving the money from they take money out a little bit from the mid cap and they put back to the big cap. So that's why big cap keep running up. Today I'm going to show you one stock. That's important that I just show you. If you know how to read the chart, how to analyze the financial market, you look at the Bitcoin, right? So the Bitcoin here have been run up from 3,000 up to over 40, almost 42,000, and then a lot of FOMO they jump in. Okay, the market they give you a 1 in shot, they put back down. So a lot of our members from the expert trading room, we already know that the sell zone we already defined a couple of weeks ago. So when the market comes down, they push it back up. A lot of FOMO, I call it fear of missing out. They jump in. They are afraid that after all the news outside you hear, if you read the news, you look at the TV, they say that Bitcoin will go to 100,000, 150,000. So that's why a lot of FOMO traders they jump in. They think that the market will go higher, but we know that this is the sell zone. So, and then we already know that when the overall trend of Bitcoin still have potential, but at this moment we know that this is the sell zone. When it hits to the sell zone, and then they drop. Okay, so where they go? So after they break the support, they will continue to go down. So this is the potential that buy zone. Okay, if they can hold up here, and then we can see some reversal. So that just gives you the idea that very important, at the regular trader outside. If you don't know how to read the chart, if you don't know how to use modern technical analysis to analyze the chart, and then you will like a FOMO, like a lot of traders outside, and you just buy it blindly. That's why a lot of people are losing money, because they're human. They're called greedy. We always think that the market will go higher, but in reality, institutions, they know that. Okay, they sell in this position to those guys that they want to buy it, they are afraid of missing out, and that's exactly what they come back and nail them. So you want to buy the Bitcoin at 42,000, or you want to buy at 25,000? So what do you think? You want to buy cheaper or buy higher? So that's why sometimes it requires a lot of patience, okay, a lot of guidance, so that you know where the market heading to. So this is just a quick note for you today, so that you can see that very important. Before you buy anything, you have to understand how to read the chart. You need to spend some time on your education, so you learn, so that you are not be like a FOMO. All right, so this is all I have for you this week, and thank you for watching. I will see you on the next weekly market forecast. Take care and have a nice weekend, everybody.